everyone, welcome to your Moon in Pisces reading. As some of you may know, this moon is going to start out in the waxing crescent phase and it's going to move into the first quarter phase. So we've got a lovely moon up ahead. I wonder what the messages are going to be, considering that the energy of Pisces is going to be in the air. And oops, okay, we're going to take that. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or a live energy healing session with me via Zoom, please do check out my Etsy page. Oops. And if you enjoy the video, please make sure that you press the thumbs up button so that I can know it's time to audit. I'm auditing my videos now. All right, so let's see. Moon in Pisces, okay. All right, so first thing that I'm getting is in this moon phase, I'm getting that information is being given to you, right? And it's almost like there's a conveying of information to you, but there's also a storing of information. I'm not sure who's storing that information, whether it's you or the person that is giving it to you or a third party, right? There's information being given to you though, and it seems that you're not really listening to whatever that information is. It feels a little bit like a selective listening, and I don't really know whether that is a good thing or a not so good thing. And if it's a good thing, it would manifest in the sense that, okay, I'm hearing this person telling me this, I'm getting people telling me this, but I feel like that's their fears or that's their stuff, and I'm not going to take on the stuff of other people. I'm going to keep my eye on the prize and focus on what it is I'm doing. But in the not so good way, it could be that people are telling you things that you probably should be listening to, and maybe you are like waving it off like, okay, whatever, I don't want to hear it, I don't need to hear it, I don't, right? And so when it comes to negotiating, if you're doing some type of negotiations during this time, right? Moon in Pisces, oh my goodness, negotiations. But if you're doing some type of negotiation to help you meander this situation where both of these elements could be at play, I would make sure that I listen to what it is that the other person is saying. What are their needs? Are they trying to convey an emotional need to you, something that would help them to feel more safe, more confident, more aware, right? Or, or is it, hold on, yeah, let me take a look. I lost my train of thought really quickly there because my neighbors walked out. But anyway, yeah, so take into consideration what is being said to you. We're back on track. Take into consideration what's being said to you because you want to make sure that you're hearing them and what their needs are. You also want to make sure that you're hearing what your guides are asking you to take note of, right? Because it feels like there are a lot of emotions in the air, but at the same time you're being asked to make logical choices. Some of you may actually be being asked to sign contracts, so there's a little bit of muddled thinking, a little bit of unclear energy, which would make sense under Piscean energy in general. So yeah, they still have me talking about it. Let me feel into that a little bit more. Let me feel, what is it exactly? Okay, they're saying that if something doesn't fit, don't try to force it, because it's almost like there's something else that could come into play that could be more of an alignment for you. It could be something that feels just easy. Oh, 4 minutes and 4 seconds when I said that. And whatever that is what you need to go with. Let me see what's under here. Reflection. Oh, and it pulled this card in. Okay. Reflection. So, and this card. Okay. So, yeah, it feels like a split in the road here, a split in consciousness. So, in this case, it's going to be this is going to be one of those, the path of least resistance energies. If something doesn't feel right, then don't go with it. As I'm saying, this is 4 minutes, 44 seconds. If something doesn't feel right, don't go with it. Don't sign on any dotted lines. Don't commit to anything, right? yeah, I'm getting there's a partner in crime almost, and I don't know if that's said in a good way or a not so good way, right? But we see King of Forces here. This is kind of thinking of kind of similar to King of Wands. This could be referring to an energy of rushing in, right? So any energies that are rushed into at this time, you or seem like they're rushing, you want to slow down and take your time. So Spirit is asking us to be mindful of the time. So don't, oops, okay, don't go rushing. Wow, that's a very, the energies are so, it won't even turn around for me to look at it. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave it there. Let me see what this is saying. That's so funny. But they're acknowledging that maybe you could be in a place between a rock and a hard place, right? Because maybe there's something that you're trying to do, something that you're accomplishing. Thank you. I was going to say trying to accomplish, but they're saying accomplishing. They're like, it's happening. So wheels have been put in motion. So you've moved from out of one state into a very preliminary state. But it's almost like it's too cloudy, it's too murky, it's too muddy. There's something here that is creating an issue for you because of the unclear thinking or unclear thinking. Notice I said unclear. So CLAIR is what they're showing me, like clairvoyance, clairaudience. So this is showing me the senses, the spiritual senses are also a little blocked. So this would not be a good time to make decisions right now is what I'm getting. But there's also an energy of not being able to go back to where you were. So imagine stepping from one stone to the next, right? I guess in a lava-filled situation, just to make up the ante a little bit. The idea is that you're going to, jump from one to the next. And if it's not too far apart, you could just, put your foot on one and then lift off here. And then you could, but maybe this is a situation where you had to jump and now you can't go back to where you just came from and you're not really sure where to move forward, which stone to move to, and you're stuck in this little stone, or it feels like you're stuck in this little stone. But it feels like there are too many competing interests that are unclear, unseen, right? Unsensed by the clairs, CLAIR. It feels a little bit like an entrapment kind of energy. It feels a little bit like, it's kind of, I'm wondering, is this Seven of Swords energy, like deceit energy, or what is this? Let's use these. Because remember, the Seven of Swords could be actively somebody trying to deceive somebody else, but it could also talk about denial, self-deceit. Oops. Oh, okay. See, yeah, there's the change card, transformation that is happening no matter what. Okay, this could also be about not being fully on board with something and not having made up a decision, whether it's you or someone else. And because of that, that can lead to, they're saying, unclear thinking, slow pace, unearthing energies you'd rather not look at, they're saying, right? We see the King of Wands basically here. Here's the Queen of Wands here. So this is showing an unlikely partnership unfolding. This is showing a partnership that doesn't have a lot of trust. It doesn't seem very common, they're saying. There's an uncommon element to whatever this is. So this is the energy that we're picking up on. But I do see some transformation here. And this is kind of a question like, would you like to stay on this path? Or, yeah, and there's the ending. Yeah, would you like to stay on this path, or would you like to try another path, right? So this is, again, talking about keeping your options open. I feel like once you make a decision, oh, look at that, the Lover's card, but it's also coming up as a choice. This is showing me choices in partnerships or choices in contracts. You have options is what Spirit is saying, so you don't have to feel trapped into anything. I'm seeing the Empress card here. We've got the Temperance card here. So Spirit is giving you assistance with what is going on in your life during this time. You're getting assistance with regrouping. This is about regrouping, because I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles in reversed coming in. So maybe something is not coming in, or something is taking long, or something is unearthing energies is what they're saying. So perhaps something could be going awry, something could be going sour because of shadow energies that are coming up. Unclear thinking again is another one. You're not using your intuition. Could be a lot of things. Let's see. But I do see a commitment is coming in quickly for whoever you guys are. The only thing is we don't know who that commitment is going to be about and be with, right? And you want to ask yourself, if something is coming in quickly or has come in quickly, yeah, you see, it's here, but if there's too much defensiveness, it's almost like, is it worth it? Is this where we want to go? Also, if the unclear thinking is coming from someone else and you're not really getting what you feel you deserve, then it's okay to walk away. It's okay to be independent minded and to take and to move forward with other options for yourself is what I'm getting. So 3 cards. I wanted to, wow. We have the 5 of Pentacles telling us to remember your worth, right? So remember what your worth is. Also, there's a lot of low self-worth, low confidence going on in this situation. And if that's the case, it's looking like a mismatch. We've got this King of Pentacles, we've got the Devil card, and we've got the Strength card, right? So, yeah, interesting energies. Very interesting energies. So, I mean, long story short, it looks like there could be a situation that is developing, and it's not developing in as easy a way, as plain as a way, and as confident a way as you deserve or that you would feel comfortable with. And if this is what it's going as, Spirit is supporting you in moving forward and looking for other things. I almost said other obstacles, right? Oh gosh. Looking for other options. This is going back to, was it the December reading or the week 2 reading? No, I don't think it's a week 2 reading. Probably the December monthly reading or the week 1 reading or one of the moon readings. There's so many readings. Sorry guys. But the energies that they were talking about were about choosing whether to get involved or engaged in something. It could be something that you could just bypass or you could just delve into. So this is kind of reading like a continuation of that energy, right? Yeah. So mind yourself is what they're saying. Be mindful about what it is that you're putting out there, what it is you're getting into, what it is that you're feeling. If there are too many choices and too many unsupporting energies, and you just feel like maybe you're feeling foolish or you're feeling like something isn't flowering the way that it should be in a natural way, you have to weigh those options, and it's okay to get rid of this option is what the guides are saying. Let me go ahead and pull from another deck. Let me see what's going on. Boy. All right, so let's see. All right. Yeah. So Spirit is saying, Spirit is saying to trust in the plan, number 1. There is a plan here, right? Whatever the plan is, it's going to be about calling you to open your heart, right? So that's, that makes sense with some of these, the devilly, shadowy energies, the low self-worth energies, the fear-based energies. This is about calling you to open your heart. As you open your heart, not only to yourself, to other people around you, but to yourself, you start to bring yourself into alignment with the gifts that Spirit has for you, right? And you can feel good about devoting yourself outward because you're already devoting yourself to that which is best for you. So when we devote ourselves to the energies of calling in something that we deserve, if you think you deserve more transparency, if you think you deserve more confidence in you, if you think you deserve more trust in you, if you think you deserve better circumstances, whatever this is, you put that out there to Spirit and you let the chips fall as they may, keeping your head cool, Spirit is saying. And look at this, the ease card. There's the ease card. And then we've got this woman representing your devotion, right? So, and then now, so for a lot of you, these energies are now. Today's the 9th, right? So what I'm getting here is if you're having some hiccups along the way, chances are that you need to check the energies within. So for example, if you think that someone is not being vulnerable with you, maybe you are the one who's not being vulnerable or not being trusting or not being confident or not being whatever. And that's creating a tension in the energetic sphere that you're not aware of. So energetically speaking, you can put someone on notice, like, you can, without even talking to them. You can make them stressed. You can, cause tension. But at the same time, they're saying you can also disarm them by leading with an open heart. So how do you lead with an open art? Open art. Ah, okay, that's for somebody. Art. There's a connection here with art for somebody. But how do you lead with it with an open heart? You can. Oh, that's nice. You can, first of all, slow down. You can take into consideration what needs are being conveyed by the person, whether they're able to say it in a way that makes sense or is something you'd be comfortable with. What are they actually asking for, right? You can take your time. You can give them time to make decisions. You can, you know what I mean? You can temper your responses, your reactions. So there are many things that, excuse me, you can do to bring about, they're saying, a closing or an ending to this what's the word? I'm getting unwary situation, but I mean, it feels more like a wary situation. Maybe it should be a situation that's not so wary after all, W-A-R-Y, but it's turning into one because it's, because of, these unchecked shadow energies, all sorts of stuff. So either way, the point is get back into alignment with yourself, get back into alignment with spirit, and put it out there to God, to the universe, to spirit, your higher self, what it is that you would like to have flow into your life energetically, whether or not it's being represented by that thing or by that person that you're pursuing or engaging with. Okay, so let spirit right the wrongs. Let spirit make everything better. So surrender. All right, so let's pull one more card. Ace of emotions. Yeah, Ace of cups. Yeah, opening your heart, bringing your heart into this energy will lead to emotional fulfillment. Okay, so pretty much what has been said here is what to expect in the in this moon energy, and just in general in the month of December. So really lead with your heart, and when you lead with your heart and your compassion, you allow your senses to align with that. Your clairs, your clairaudience, your clairvoyance, your all of this stuff, to align with that. You allow your lens to function properly, okay? And in the highest. And I think that would help you get on board with, they're saying, a tailoring energy. So there's an energy that's trying to tailor itself to you, right? To accommodate you, to fit within your sphere. So this is calling for you to have some, look at the fish, right? This is calling for you to have some flexibility, and it's calling for you to cater to the needs of others as well as yourself. Yeah, I said yourselves, then that's right, because we have a lot of different aspects to us. So if you have a defensive part to you, this is talking to that part to really temper it. If you have a part of you that's hot-headed, temper it. Because part of you may be like, oh yeah, I'm on board, and then another part of you is like, what the hell? And so we're never one-minded. We're just not that way. Human beings, as they incarnate, they're not one-minded. They are split. And so it's very, very important for us to see what the different parts of us are doing, and to rein it in is what they're saying, okay? And what are they saying to rein in? Worries. I was going to say rein in the worry, but they're like, just worry. Let's just get straight to the point. Rein in the worry, temper the self, have a better outlook, expand your circumstances. And so they're saying, look at how your expansion has come so far, right? They're showing also like a needle. The two things. They're right. Yeah, they're right. Needle in a haystack is the first thing they're saying. So for some of you, you're dealing with something that's like, how did you find this? How did this come up for you? How did you meet this person? How did you get? So remember the needle in the haystack. You're in the needle. You found the needle in the haystack. So don't just throw it away. Don't just let it go. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater because you can't temper yourself. You can't slow down. You can't take things into circumstances into consideration, right? To allow for tailoring to occur for you. Tailoring, yeah, that's so funny. Oh, okay. So just because you might be onto something they're saying, so don't dismiss it. Just push through and be calm. The other needle reference they're saying is it's also about like trying to put what did I say? What's the saying? Anyway, puts, what is it, camels through the eye of a needle, or I don't know, something like this. So not only have you found a needle in a haystack situation, but it needs to be tailor-made for you. It needs to be adjusted. There needs to be accommodations made, discussions, compromise is what they're saying. Compassionate compromise is what they're saying. And at the same time, you're trying to, work these negotiations in a way that is akin to needing to, what's the word? Is it precise? Needing to be precise. I feel like there's another word here, a surgical word. Let's just say surgical, as if you were putting something through the eye of a needle. So this is something that is sensitive. It takes time. For some of you, this could literally be a contract negotiation. For some of you, this could be a connection with somebody that you met, or trying to understand two people or a group of people. You'll know if it fits your situation because you feel it, right? For some of you, this is about a friend circle, trying to, you may have met a new group of friends, and at this point, they just seem so energetically different, but you want to be part of the group, and you need to be sewn in a way, like you guys need to like mesh. There needs to be things that occur, and that's what's happening under this Pisces moon. So they're saying, keep your head. They're so funny. Keep your head about you. Keep calm. Keep the whispers down to a minimum. So whispers, whatever it could be referring to your inner voices, the voices of people around you, if you're gossiping, things like that. Just keep your eye on the prize and focus is what they're saying. And this does look like something that's going to pan out in your favor, but you're just going to have to take some time. All right? Okay. Good. So if some of you are concerned also about money, they're saying February is going to be more than enough money for you to hang on to this opportunity, or for things to pan out. Like if you're worried about finances over the next few months, they're saying February is going to be perfect. It's going to be fine. Don't worry. We've got you taken care of, and just all sorts of stuff. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and press the like button, thumbs up button, so that I can see. And also, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or a live energy session via Zoom, please do check my Etsy page. And until then, much love and many blessings. Bye.